Hello everyone, this is Vistra with Paper Seasoning and welcome to my craft room. It is pretty messy, so just overlook that. I am getting into gardening and I really wanted to share that with you all. I put out a greenhouse. It's that greenhouse in the back there, so you can kind of see that. So I put out my greenhouse and I filled all of my solo cups with my seeds and everything, and they started coming up. And we had it outside. The wind came and just blew it completely over. And I actually had the heavier pots, like really big, heavy pots on the bottom shelf, and that didn't hold it. And so the wind blew it over. And now I have to restart everything because I actually have two of those and they're in my house now. One problem that I'm having when it comes to gardening is the neighbors' dogs. Ever since we've moved to Kentucky, in this area, for some reason, people allow their dogs to roam free, and there's not a lot of fencing, and so the dogs tend to come into my yard, and it's like a big yard. It's over a half an acre, and so that's been kind of difficult. I've knocked on doors and asked them if they would keep their dogs out of the yard and things like that. And this was two neighbors. It did cut down some, but yet and still, um, me and my kids, we love to be outside. We love playing frisbee or volleyball or riding the bikes or whatever. And I didn't want to share my yard with dogs that come in and use it for a bathroom. So, though I've asked neighbors not to allow their dogs in the yard, I've still had to call the city um, because they would still tend to come, and I'm still having that problem. Um, but it has cut down a bit, and so I just tend to find myself missing other places that I've lived in. It'll be okay. And the next thing that I'm having a problem with is the squirrel population. It is like tremendous squirrel population here. I put some stuff down, which I am going to have a video on that. And so you can see I use Repel All, but if you know something that would deter the squirrels from coming into a certain area, then please let me know. I know a friend of mine suggested mothballs, but I've also heard that mothballs are harmful, and I don't want to do anything like that. So, um, and I don't want to do poisoning because I really don't want to harm the squirrels. They just doing what squirrels do. And so, the next thing is that I'm trying to start a garden. I've ordered this chicken gate. Uh, it was on Wayfair. I'll show a picture of it if I can. And that's where I am going to kind of put my garden to kind of keep the animals out of the area. And I've contacted someone to come out and help with building a shed. I have a shed out there, and I just really want to redo it, fix it up some. I think some of the shingles on the roof have come off, and I want a new door and maybe a front porch to it, and I want a side door on there. Um, if I've called a couple of people and no one has come back, like the one guy that did come out, he has not called me back. He hasn't answered my phone calls when I have tried to call him because he came out. He said he was going to give me an estimate, uh, but he hasn't contacted me back and hasn't answered my call. So I would probably end up having to do that myself. But it kind of um, when I'm trying to do something and I can't get things done the way I want, it's kind of frustrating. And I really want this garden. It just seems like it's just not coming together as I want it to. But I'm still going to try for it. I'm still going to work towards it. And I am doing a journal in which I will be doing a flip through of a journal coming up pretty soon. So I just really want to let you all know that yes, my channel will be kind of moving towards gardening and things like that, and I'm trying to get that set up and done to include that as well as my quilting and sewing and my paper crafts and things. So I hope that you stay tuned to my channel and enjoy uh, the new changes that's going on. Till next time, bye bye.